This is John Young. I want to give you 5 things as you're starting to get out there and become a little more healthy, and you're starting to get into the lessons that I've learned here in the last couple of years as I have taken this journey to become more healthy and get more exercise and really change my body in many ways for the positive. First off, you want to basically start somewhere, whether it's starting today, starting tomorrow. I mean, as they say with the most things, is that the best time to start was, last month, yesterday. Well, you can't do that. So you're going to start today, and getting started is the important part. Make that commitment to get started. So if you get started, there's a few things. Once you get started, you start small. You can go and you do, maybe it's a little bit of walking, and then you do a little bit more. You will build up. Be patient. Patience is so important when it comes to our after 30 years old health, is because it takes more time for us to get ourselves into a position. So start today or tomorrow and be patient with your progress. So that's 2 of them. You've probably seen this pile of shoes here. And one of the things as I've been doing more running, whether it's on the treadmill or going outside, is that you're going to need good shoes. I'm a big fan of Brooks, but it really doesn't matter. Find something that fits well and gives you the support you need. When I first started running, by the way, these are my 2023 shoes right here for the treadmill. Then these are my first pair of 2024 shoes. A couple of things that happen is that they wear in different spots depending upon how much running I'm doing with them. I'm going to retire these and put them into the kind of the walking category. But for now, they're still in here because I want them for video demonstration. You're going to go and need good shoes. You're going to need shoes that have decent support. That means that you're going to probably be spending $100 on a pair of shoes. And then you're going to be changing shoes. You're going to get to a point where your shoes don't fit anymore. As you start to lose weight, and literally your feet will get smaller a little bit. Maybe not lengthwise smaller, but they will get a little smaller, and you'll find that shoes that you were beating, and my own personal case, I peaked out over 250 pounds. When I got down to the 210 pound range, I can put those shoes on from back when I was a little heavier, and they have been stretched sideways. They don't fit like the newer ones do, because there was more of my foot at that time. So realize you're going to need to get new shoes. You're going to need to get good shoes, because these are the GTS the GTS means basically it has more support from Brooks. Again, each one has their own level of support and how they do that. You're going to need the new shoes, you're going to need good shoes, and you're probably going to be replacing them every 6 months if you're active. If you're not active and such, it may not matter as much, but in my case, I'm literally changing shoes not only in here, but I'm also changing shoes outside every 6 months. So start today, be patient, get yourself some good shoes, be ready to change those shoes. Next, it would be have some sort of a program that you can kind of get into, whether it's a stretching program and it has some yoga involved with it, or if it's a running program that has some yoga involved with it. Find a program. I like to use the Apple Fitness stuff. I'm a huge Apple fan, and it all pairs together so incredibly well, and it has been literally life-changing. To have that encouragement, whether I'm on a treadmill, I put the iPad up on a treadmill, or over there, that's where I'm headed to. I'm going to be doing, this morning, I'm going to be doing a core workout. I'm going to do a Pilates workout, a short Pilates workout, and then I'm going to do some strength training, and then I'm going to be back here and put on about 6-7 miles. There's programs out there. Find something that works for you and dedicate yourself to it. Now, when I go out and run, some of those things I'll go out and I'll run 7 or 8 miles, and I'm not doing any of the other stuff. So some days I'm outside running, some days I'm doing some days I'm doing this and these 2 things together. Some days I'm doing the core and Pilates and such, and then running later in the day. Find out what works for you and just commit to doing something every day and building on that, and it will get you there. And the final thing in this is basically to keep track of everything. Keep track of this is why I love this smartwatches. Keep track of your times, keep track of when your workouts, getting the rings closed. They talk a lot about that in Apple Fitness, but take time to log these things. Write them down and put them down on a spreadsheet. I literally mark down what kind of workout I did almost every day. Yesterday was a rest day, so that's literally what it says. It's a rest day. But today will be some running in these things, and then tomorrow will be running in those things, whatever it is. log these things, because as you get into it and you're starting to see improvements, it's kind of an encouragement to say, wow, I was at this point in my health and physical fitness, and now 6 months later I'm here, and then a year later I'm here, and a year and a half later. If you can see these little incremental steps, that patience, it helps tremendously, because you're going to start to see that growth, and you're going to be able to say, I'm improving. I can dedicate the time to it because I'm seeing improvement in myself. So commit to it. Start today. Have patience. Make sure you get some shoes. Find some sort of a program to get involved with, and then of course keep track of everything. Keep track of all those little things and the victories and the things. And some days are going to be setbacks. I get that, but just keep track of it, and you'll see over time the progression. Because it's not this isn't the way, I'm slower. Every day I'm getting faster. There's some days I have improvement. Some days I have terrible days out there and running. And I come in and Lori's like, how was the run today? It was like dog water. It was horrible. And then the next day, hey, or after a rest day, it'll be like, yeah, it was a great run day. Keep track of that so you can see that eventual growth in your process, and you'll be really happy with what happens to you and your body. This is John Young. Thanks for watching.